Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Zenista Tarot, and it's Felicity here. And yes, I'm bringing back the horoscope monthly reading because I feel that the last 3 months of 2018 are going to be quite hectic to deal with. A lot of energy going on and a huge transformation for a lot of people. And that's why I'm hoping that these readings can help you and guide you to the path that you would like to walk on, and hopefully it will help you solve some doubts. And yes, and this video is a bit different because toward this end of the video you need to pick a number, and then I will pick a card for you according to the number that you pick, and then there will be a message for you to help you fine-tune this reading. Alright, so let's get started. I'm sorry about the background getting a bit noisy, and it's because of my dog and people outside playing basketball. Sorry about that, but I have to get the video done. For Capricorn, the month of October, it feels like there may be some kind of control of emotions, and you are dealing with someone who is quite mature emotionally, and yet this someone is controlling his or her emotions. And this, like, at the same time you are turning your back at this person. It feels like it goes both ways, like this person is controlling the emotion, and at the same time you also are mourning something, like you are putting something to the end. Alright, I feel like some of you has to do with the belief system, maybe religious group, maybe there's some kind of beliefs that you would like to put an end to. And some of you are getting a divorce. Some of you are putting an end to some kind of organization. This can be a government job. This can be a non-profit organization. You are putting an end to it. And it feels like you are mourning, like, yes, saying goodbye to this non-profit organization, or saying goodbye to this belief system, saying goodbye to this religion, or yes, it feels like this. And then at the same time someone is watching you to do this, like maybe this person tell you to do so, and it's very important to understand whether it is really your true intent or not, because no one can force you to do what you are not willing to do. And it feels like you are quite feeling mentally, and there's some kind of restriction. Alright, maybe your belief system, what you believe in, restrict you. And at the same time, like, I also feels like someone is watching you and then seeing you put an end to it. You need to ask yourself whether it's really your true intent or not. Some of you are afraid of talking about what you believe in. Like, whenever you would like to bring out your true essence, what you believe in, and you feel like someone is watching you, and it's like they are using some kind of emotional control to control you. And yes, it feels like this. Okay, let's see. Okay, from number 1 to 3, please pick one number, and then I will start with card number 1. If you pick number 1, here is your card. Okay, and yes, this concerns foreign countries, maybe foreign travel. There's some kind of discipline going on. Maybe something that you are dealing with require your discipline, and require your travel, maybe your job. Maybe you are getting a job that require you to travel and at the same time get very disciplined. Yes. Also, it requires you to be physically, mentally, emotionally strong. All right, because it seems like you will be traveling for quite a while. It's not just a few days. All right, so it's a duration of travel is lasts quite long. And now let's see what the advice for you. For the people, the Capricorn, who choose number 1 card, the advice card for this person, for the people. Okay. Yes, codependency. Yes, and that's why that person can control you, because you need approval and validation from that person. All right, so you are the one who sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your own belief, your own need to please that person, and that's why that person can control you emotionally, because it feels like you need to do what that person wants you to do in order to feel safe, because that person requires you to do everything to please him or her, and then in return you may get some kind of praise, you may get some kind of applause and some kind of reward, and you feel like you need to sacrifice yourself, and you just do it naturally, effortlessly, and you may not even understand, you may not even know that it's quite a big issue, because you have been suppressed, you have been controlled for a long time. You do not even realize that there's an issue going on. So need to get in touch with what you want. In a relationship, if you keep sacrificing and neglect your own need, there's a lack of balance in this relationship. All right, so really think about how to deal with this. Create a strong boundary. Create a habit of having courage to say no. Those who choose number 1. Okay, here is for the people who choose number 2. Okay, it feels like there's some kind of decision to make, and a group of people judging and trying to make a decision. They are looking up and feeling very happy and contented, but at the same time they are judging. They don't even know that they are judging. All right, they are judging something or someone, and if you ask them, are you judge? This is a judgment, and like this, and they do not feel like, oh, is it a judgment? And I'm not judging. Okay, they don't even realize that. And yes, they feel like they are contented. And is it really contented? Is it because this group of people dependent upon the judgment of others? Like they need to judge in order to feel contented? That is the question for this group of people. So how do you deal with this group of people? For the people who choose number 2, how to deal with this group of people? Release your ex. Okay. Sometimes we need to make a decision. Judgment card also represent the energy of making a decision. Okay, so you need to make a decision to release your ex. This can be your previous belief system. This can be your habit of judging. Okay, so release this kind of energy that is not serving you. The release of the need to judge, and also to release the opinions of others. Not to take the judgment of others seriously sometimes, and not to judge yourself. Okay, for the people who choose number 3, Hangman, disappointment, sacrifice. Yes, sacrifice again. Just like the people who have chosen group number 1. And also trying to cut off some type of energy and some kind of bad habit. This person, it feels like some of you feeling angry, disappointed, feeling like betrayal or something, and trying to put an end to something. And yeah, it's like a stage performance sometimes. It also about your knowledge and skills to put a hold on something. All right, so let's see what else. The advice card for the people. Playfulness, yes, it's like a play, and also it's about getting in touch with your inner child and to have fun and not to hold back. Yes, not to hold back. And even though you have been betrayed before, you have to trust that you have the power to discern. Okay, trust yourself, trust your own ability to be able to distinguish from right or wrong. All right, so these are the message for you. So hope you enjoyed this reading. See you in next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.